Thank you for joining us, America. We're glad you are here. Brittany is with us in Houston. Hi, Brittany. Welcome to the Dave Ramsey Show.
Hi, Dave. How are you?
Better than I deserve. What's up?
Good. So I was calling to get your advice on something. I am 22 years old, and I don't know if you know, there's been a lot of flooding in Houston.
Oh, yeah. Are you okay?
Yes. Last week, I got swept away in a flood with my car, and so my car is now totaled. And it was really old, and I didn't have full coverage on it. And now I'm without a vehicle. So right now, I'm borrowing my dad's van, but he needs it. I'm the oldest of 8 kids, and I work full time, but I'm also in ministry. And so, a lot of people are telling me, oh, just get a note, you can afford it. But I have sworn off debt for my life. So,
Good.
And I'm debt free right now.
I'm guessing you don't have any money.
Right. I have 0. Mm-hmm. Maybe by the end of the week I'll have 200, but right now I don't have anything.
Mm-hmm. What do you make at your job?
Like a week or a year?
Either.
Roughly around 300 a week, sometimes a little less. I own my own business, and I'm a retail manager.
You own your own business and you're a retail manager?
Yeah, I do both. I do house cleaning.
Oh, both. I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're making a lot more cleaning houses than you are as a retail manager.
Yes. Yeah. That's what takes up most of my time. I just do the retail thing on the side. So.
Yeah. Okay. But you're not even got 40 hours worth of work cleaning houses yet, do you? You've been making a lot more. You've been making a lot more.
I probably could. Right now with cleaning, that's where the bulk of my income comes from. Mm-hmm. I work 40 hours a week between both the jobs. Mm-hmm. But
are you living at home with your parents?
Yes, and I pay them rent and stuff. So, it's a house on their property.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, it's a difficult mess you're in, and I'm sorry you're facing this. What I would be forced to do would be to see if there's a way you can continue for a month, working with borrowed cars and friends helping you in different things, and scratch up $1,000 to get you a beater.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought.
Yeah, and if you don't know and you do get coverage on it this time, because you can't afford. Obviously, you can't afford to lose a car. So what you're looking for, if you don't know, and maybe your dad's already told you this, but when you're buying a beater, $1,000 or $2,000 car, I call them garage sale cars, because actually a car that is for sale at a garage sale is a good place to find one, actually. And what you're looking for is something that is ugly, but that is very mechanically sound. Yeah. And
I'm fine with ugly. That's fine. I was driving a 1992 van, so
the example I always use is I had a guy working on our team here. He still works on our team, but years ago he was getting out of debt, and I asked him to run me up to the shop to pick up my car. And I went out to get in his car, and he's all embarrassed, and he goes, "You got to ride in Big Red." And I'm like, "What's Big Red?" It was a 1994 Granada.
Oh, my God.
A land yacht, And Big Red really wasn't red anymore. Big Red was more pink because it was faded. And I got in it, and the dashboard was all split, from the sun. And the old vinyl seats weren't much. And he goes, "I got this car for $500 from my great aunt, who never drove it, obviously." But listen to this. It was a 1994. It had 20,000 actual miles on it. It had hardly ever been driven. So the mechanics were all brand new. The cosmetics were all horrible. And that's what you're looking for is Big Red, because all you want is transportation right now. You're not trying to make a statement. And so if you could find Big Red for $500, that's or $1,000 or whatever, that's what you're looking for. And you kind of got to just patchwork together and catch a ride with somebody and that kind of thing until then. And hey, the people that you clean houses for, any of them wealthy people?
Yes.
Okay. Ask them if they tell them what your situation is, not to cry, not to cry river or whine, but ask them if they know of someone. And what's your client that you've had the longest? How long have you been cleaning houses?
I mean, 5 years.
Okay. What's your one you've had the longest?
Probably 5 years.
Okay. If you talked to them and told them your situation, would they advance you a few months?
Yeah, well, they did. There were a couple clients because I told them I wasn't even sure if I could make it to my job this week, just so I could get things settled. But they did offer that, and I wasn't sure if that was wise because then I'm not sure how then I can pay for.
You got to work it off. They're advanced.
Well, I guess what I'm saying is, like, so if they advance me the paycheck, how am I going to pay for gas that week if I'm, like, buying something else?
Well, it's not everybody advancing you a paycheck. It's just that.
A couple.
Just a couple of them, and that gets you enough to get you into a little bit of a car and get you back from walking again, and gives your dad his van back. And then you get the gas in the car. And then what I want you to do is I want you to really get in the house cleaning business completely. Like I want you working 40 hours a week, and I want you making $20 an hour. And that's a lot more than you're making now. Do what?
I make $20 to $50 an hour.
Yeah, well, you're not working enough houses then, because the numbers you gave me aren't 20 to 50 an hour.
I don't know how to find clients.
Okay.
I don't know how to find clients.
All of your happy clients know people.
Yeah.
Ask them. Say, I need to add some clients. Who can I add? I got to get my hours up. I got to get more hours up. Can I get more hours from you, or do you have a friend next door that can use me, or a friend that you do stuff at the YMCA with, or whatever? I just ask every one of your clients for referrals, because if you've been cleaning somebody's house for 5 years and they're still using you, you're doing a good job. Because they would have fired your butt otherwise. And so the lady that cleans our home a couple days a week comes in and helps Sharon, and believe me, just Sharon yakking to her buddies has got this woman's whole calendar full, because she found somebody she could count on. That's what it amounts to. And you're somebody that can be counted on, and that's going to expand your deal. Because that's if you can work 40 hours at $20, that's double what you're telling me you're making. At least double. And so that tells me you're only doing about 20 hours worth of cleaning right now, roughly, if your rate is at that. So good luck with this. You're going to turn it around. You're going to fight through it. And I suppose you're somebody who will never be without car insurance again. I've learned a lot of lessons that way too. I'm so sorry you're going through this, Brittany. Thanks for calling in.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button to get the latest content and check out these other great clips from the show.
So you have to break the cycle. You have to flip this thing on its head and make it behave. You've got to get so fired up and wired up that your broke friends think you've lost your mind.